Guys, this is actually the best Evo so far. Like, let me tell you, I have not made these Evo videos because, to be honest, they've been dead. But this is like the first big upgrade we get. Look at this. We get big crossing, ball control, long pass, aggression, agility, and skill moves. The most important thing there, realistically, is crossing, long pass, and ball control. And then we get the short passing, balance, stamina, reactions, and the right back position. And then it's defending, composure, strength. And then you get the incisive pass, which is the main reason why this is a bloody goated Evo. And then you get the jockey playstyle. One of the best Evos we've had so far. Van der Ven, for example, the guy can play centre back. We know that, right? But he's got no jockey playstyle. But now we can put him and give him a jockey playstyle, and the guy can bloody play on the right back as well. Now, this is where things get actually insane, because now he's got incisive pass. So can you imagine this guy on the right hand side doing those incisive passes down the wing? So this is why this Evo is actually goated. Might be the first goated Evo, which I would say is a must do. This is a must do evolution. Now I want you to be looking at top tier meta players here, right? So like even someone like Mario Gila, the informed version is out. The pace upgrade, look, the thing is, look, let's say you use a lesser player, okay? One sec. Let's say we use Alaba, okay? So you can see the pace upgrade. The thing is, look, you're going to need to find, like, you could, if you have a favorite center back and you want to make them a bit better, this is where I see the pace upgrade being a bit more useful, okay? This is where I see, like, the pace being up. So I think this is where, like, you know, a center back that maybe wasn't the fastest, like, we can use this to basically buff them. But let's have a look anyway. Foot.gg, let's go have a look at this very, very quickly, because I want to show you something, yeah? As soon as I saw this, that is not the right screen anyway. That one over here. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is good. I mean, look, I'll be honest. I think a lot of people are going to be talking about this. I think it's a really good Evo. Anyway, I think, look, let's have a quick look at this one. All right, decent. That is very decent. Now, the reason, let's have a look at trending. Must be, yeah, Van der Ven is here. Has to be here. I mean, look at that. Now, I think if you go through the entire procedure, you can get his defense awareness pretty high. Lacroix. So you see, for example, someone like Lacroix, right? You can just put basically dash a sentinel on him. And although he's right back, you probably need a sprint speed, but you can see how this is very good. So do you see that I would play him as a centre back, not just... So the thing is, Lacroix has a jockey playstyle. Someone like Van der Ven who hasn't got a jockey playstyle, I would use. Mario Gila already had the jockey playstyle. So, I mean, to be honest, I would say this is probably wasted on Mario Gila because you're not getting the pace upgrade and you're getting, you know, what, +1 defense awareness because of the cap. So if you're asking me, like someone like Ibanez, again, same thing. He already has most of the playstyles. So unless you want to move this player to right back, which I don't even think is even worth doing. How much defense awareness are we getting here? What's the cap at? We're just getting +3 defending. All right. I think where this gets interesting is we get a what do we get? We get a pace upgrade, defending of 83. You get pace of 82. Okay, we're gonna do a quick switcheroo here. We're gonna do a quick last minute. I don't want to keep this too long, but let me just tell you what I'm probably gonna be doing it. I'm doing 82 sprint speed, 82, and then we'll go to evolve players because that's the only one's trending. 82. What's the cap on this? What's the actual whole cap? 82 overall. Then about position. Van der Ven's looking like the one to go, to be honest here. I think Van der Ven is really the one. But I think there's other cards. Like, let's say look at other cards that maybe have, like, let's say 82 defense awareness, right? Just to give an example. So there could be other cards here. Like, let's say, for example, like these cards here, right? Sumari. I mean, look, I'd probably say isolate this evolution individually. Maybe I wouldn't rush to do it now. As I always tell you, always look for those links. Let's look at the major leagues now. Let's go Prem, bam, 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 League F, and we'll go WSL. We'll drop Bundesliga actually, and we'll drop Syria. But like, you see a card like this, Like, have a look at this guy. This guy can be moved to CDM, but can also play centre back. Look, incisive, long ball, jockey. So I would say as a right back, this guy would be pretty decent. So this is what I'm trying to say. These chains, that's why I always say wait. Don't rush. Always wait to do these chains. But I think I'm going to be doing Van der Ven. But it also makes a lot of cards more viable. So otherwise, centre backs that you maybe otherwise wouldn't have used. You know what I mean? Like, let's say we drop all the other leagues for a second. Let's just say we go to Prem. Let's say we go Prem. So like centre backs that maybe would have been too slow before, you're getting those pace upgrades. So there's and a jockey play style. So there's also buffing players that you otherwise wouldn't have used as well. So I think this is definitely worth doing. Let's say we do exclude unselected evolutions. Let's say we just do Phantom Fullback. We're isolating this now. So these are all the isolated ones. So you see someone like a Kanji, who would have probably been, well, he's extinct, obviously, but like as an example, like let's say he was there in theory. That's an example of where I would use it. But yeah, I think it's a really good era. But just don't rush now, I would say.